Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. That's Jake.
That's Dan.
And we are the Whiskey Watchers. We want to welcome you to this wonderful Old Forester flight today. So
this has got to be like your favorite flight.
Dude, it is. I love Old Forester, and I came to the realization they have 4 offerings that are each at 100 proof. So
let's find out which one's best.
Yes, we're gonna find out which one's best right here, right now. Let's
jump into it.
Let's do it. So sitting in front of us in a random order, obviously we're going to be drinking different things at different times because I jumbled his, he jumbled mine. We have the Old Forester 1924, the newest addition to the Whiskey Row series.
Brand spanking new.
10-year-old Old Forester. Then we have our Old Faithful, the Red Label 100 proofer here. We have a 100 proof store pick. This is actually the Women in Whiskey pick that Jackie Zykan and a few other very important women in whiskey got together and picked. Nice. And then this is the 1897 Bottled in Bond from the Whiskey Row series. So without further ado, let's go into this. You want to go left to right or right to left?
Let's go left to right. Keep it simple.
Left to right. All right.
Be Before we dig into this, which one do you think is going to be best? I'm really curious about this.
I want this one to be the best, but I would absolutely love it. I'd be head over heels if this one came out on top.
And see, I was sitting here thinking, you know, I'm with you. I want the 10-year-old to be the best, but honestly, I think Old Faithful is going to kick
Old Faithful? Okay. So before we get into this, go down to the comment section below and leave your comment. Which one do you think we're going to be on at the end of this? Lock in the comment now before we get to the end and reveal the results. And while you're down there, go do Jake a favor. There's a like and subscribe button down by him. Go hit that thing and ring that notification bell to become, well, notified of when we post new content. Become a watcher.
Yeah. Freaking timed it up on accident.
Yes. So let's get into this one from the left to the right.
Ooh. Oh, that's just magic.
So
very grainy.
So I was about to say, this is kind of grainy. Did you do this on purpose? Did you like put these?
I have no idea.
So this one is very light, very delicate. It still has all those Old Forester characteristics. They're just not like deep and dark like I'm used to.
Yeah.
Oh man. The color is really good. The viscosity on the glass is really good.
Got a nice line running around.
Oh yeah, it has a nice line and the legs are just running like crazy.
Oh yeah. And the cherry finally starts to pop.
Yeah, the cherry kind of pops. I get kind of like this bubblegummy vibe almost that I normally don't get from an Old Forester.
I don't know, but you can only smell it so much, right?
So we got to taste it. Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, all you watchers out there. That is caramel. To me, mine just caramel.
This one is just, the palate just washes right over. It coats the tongue really well. The nose transfers directly over. I get kind of a bubblegummy vibe. Oakiness comes in. That's really nice. Like, I don't get a lot of that Brown-Forman cherry is what I'm trying to say. Like, normally I get a lot of Brown-Forman cherry, like a really dark, like burnt sugared cherry. This
See, mine went from caramel to brown sugar, and now it's just tingling my tongue. Got the tongue tingles.
This is good though. So,
for that Kentucky Chew, that.
For those of you at home, by the way, the Kentucky Chew is something that has always kind of baffled me. We live in Indiana, obviously, so we're doing like I don't know, I don't even know. I can't rhyme anything with the word Hoosier.
I was sitting here thinking of it, the Hoosier Chew. I don't know.
I don't know. So what do we do here in Indiana? Put that in the comment section too. The Kentucky Chew. What do we do here in Indiana other than
What did Alan Bishop call us?
Oh goodness.
The Northern Kentucky something or other.
We're gonna have to go back and listen to that. Anyway, let's get to this one. This is very, very light. This is extremely light.
We might be drinking the same stuff.
I'm having to work to get a whole lot of the nose off this one. I mean,
It smells, dude.
It smells youthful.
It smells. That's it. It smells.
Yeah, it does. It's caramely. There's a little bit of brown sugar.
And see, I'm mostly getting oak on mine.
See, I'm not getting a whole lot of oak. I'm getting
Oak and cherry.
I'm getting like this youthful, almost kind of graininess. I get some caramel. I get a little bit of, oak. I think I said oak. I've said oak like 50 times.
Well, I mean, that's about how many times this whiskey hits the barrel. Right? About 50 times?
Yeah, about 50 times.
Each molecule.
Anyway, cheers, bud. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
I am less a fan of this one.
Yeah, this first one's better for me, too.
This one is very thin. Like the flavors are they're there. They're not super pronounced.
Yeah.
I think...
Honestly, I'm half curious.
I'm half curious if we didn't randomize these in the same order almost.
I kind of want to look at the bottom of yours and mine and just see.
No,
It takes away from it, I know, but I'm just curious at this point.
Can't give it away. It's a heck of a sniff.
Gotta smell something.
Really had to get in there.
Yeah, it's just grainy, oaky, and cherry. This is weird, man. This is not the Old Forester I know. I have a feeling that at some point we're going to smell one of these and we're just going to punch us in the nose with cherry.
Yeah, just punch us in the nose with a rich, I don't know.
Brown Foreman cherry.
The brown Foreman cherry. Anyway, so that was 2. It's okay. Anyway, on to 3.
Oh, I smell good. Like a freshly showered man.
I wonder why.
I have no idea. Freshly shaved, too.
No, we're not talking about that. Anyway.
Now that's nice. That is just straight brown sugar.
Wow.
Bright cherry, youthful cherries.
This one has
And a little bit of rickhouse.
little funkiness.
Just a little bit, like you walk onto the property and the wind blows from it.
Yeah, the wind is wafting from it, kind of like when
So you get that hint, you're like, ooh.
kind of like when we walked around in Camp Nelson. If the wind, like I know the wind was blowing, it was cold, it was like 40-mile-an-hour winds,
And
you were up there like.
I was in a jacket, shivering. I do that a lot, though.
But when you caught the wind the right way, you were like,
oh, it smells like Canada Dry.
I still want to try at least a sample of Canada Dry whiskey because Matt said it was terrible. I don't think he's ever had it. If we can get some, we'll go to Virginia and share it with him. Anyway.
It's actually pretty dry whiskey from what I understand.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. And yet the palate is so mild.
This is... I'm really thinking we might have...
Like the nose is pungent as crap, but the taste is just light and airy.
It's light. It's like a marshmallow, like a Brown Foreman marshmallow.
Essentially, yeah.
I get like it's like a padded room of flavor in my mouth. Like one of those insane asylum padded rooms. The flavor's just bouncing off the walls, but nothing's really happening.
A rubber room filled with rats, and rats make me crazy.
Like the nose is beautiful.
Yeah, the nose is, I hate to say it, but the nose is superior to the taste. And it's not very often I drink whiskey to get drunk, but I think this would be one of those ones. I'd be sniffing it and then I just down it.
You just go, woo, done.
Anymore, it's become a, ooh, that sounds good. Like, I remember this being creme de la creme.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, one thing we're not doing, and that's my fault for not supplying this.
Okay, that time
Water.
it punched me in the mouth.
Yeah.
But why did it take so long?
Well, it heard you were.
Wait till the second round.
Sorry, it heard you were talking smack. It was like, hey man,
I heard that bell.
All right.
Dang, dang.
Ding, ding. Yep. Anyway, let's go on.
Do you know they replaced him in season 19 of Family Guy?
Did they really?
Yeah, but they found a dude who could do a really good Cleveland voice, so you'd never know.
Huh. Anyway, on to number 4.
Number 4. That's Brown-Forman.
This is big, bold,
cherry.
Just oaky, brown sugar cherry. This one noses almost like a birthday bourbon. Just something very distinct, distinguished.
I used to know where it was at. It moved there.
Yeah, it's behind the 117 series here. We have a good bit of whiskey in here.
Well, thanks to you. You're the one who buys the whiskey. Hi,
I'm the whiskey guy. He's the mooch. The whiskey mooch. But we love him.
I'm the movie guy.
He's the movie guy. Anyway, cheers. Dainty. This even drinks like a birthday bourbon.
Sweet, caramelly, a little salty.
See, I'm not on this one. I don't get brininess, but of course we could be again drinking a different thing. I really hope. I hope for posterity's sake, or whatever ironicness, that we did accidentally arrange these in the same way.
That would be too
and we are
funny.
actually tasting them in the same way. Oh man. Okay.
I don't even want to I just want to open them in order. I don't want to mess them around and then not know what's what.
All right. So, well,
I gotta go back to number 1 first. This is a toss-up here.
God, I really like the brightness of this. It's like honey.
And now that my mouth has gotten a little acclimated to having alcohol, this is better.
That's better.
It got better.
Okay.
All right.
So
I think I'm ready if you are.
okay. So I'm going to keep them in order, but
just because now we're curious.
Number 1 is going to stay on the board. Whatever your number 1 is stays on the board. 4 is going to be closest to you. 4, 3, 2, and then 1.
All right.
So, so this is 4. This is 3.
Did we really do this in the same order?
I think we did. Yeah. Okay, so.
Worst to best?
So we're going to do.
Or you want to start with number 2, work our way down, then reveal.
Let's do number 2
All right.
down. So number 2 What's yours?
1924.
Mine's 1924. We swear that this is
totally random. This is just happy coincidence so far.
So number 3.
1897.
Or I'm sorry. No, yeah, number 3.
Yeah.
Mine's Red Label.
Really?
Yeah. So yours is 1897. Mine is Red Label.
So we didn't do it in the same order, but they're all the same, Old Forester, so it's not surprising that they would be.
So this is number 4, our least favorite.
Black Label.
1897.
Bottled and bond.
Yeah. And then, so for me, my winner is the Black Label.
For me, mine's the Red Label.
That's awesome. So that just goes to show you.
That is terrifying to me.
It is what it is. But it goes to show you that a bottom shelf bottle like this Red Label can easily compete in a blind with something that comes from the top shelf that costs $100+.
These were a real toss-up, dude. This was a real. That was a close race.
So this is a really special bottle, and I really do think that the ladies knocked that one out of the park. So whatever you're doing at home, enjoying some whiskey. If you have one of these 100 proof Black Labels, or even this Red Label, good on you, because you know what? The whiskey is just as good as these two, and you don't have to spend as much, especially for this Red Label. And of course, you got to do it. You gotta blend them. It's a tradition around here.
Marry me. A song by Train.
So we'll mix them together. We'll taste them for you real quick. But yet again, to recap, these 100 proof barrel picks really are something special. We did a video on 100 proof versus barrel proof. Go down and check that out. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box below. And until we drink again, are you
Smells
okay?
good.
Smells good?
Smells good.
Again, do Jake a favor. Go down below, hit that like and subscribe button. We can't wait to see you again on the next video.
That was so good.
And remember to share a pour with your friends and family, because just like the movies,
memories don't make themselves.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Damn, we're
on it.
Dang!